Hello everybody, today we're going to go through a Beckett return that I just received. So it's 161 cards total. So it's a lot of my Japanese cards that I had from like Dream League and promos and CP6. And then also my some of my old Neo cards that I had from when I was a kid. So hopefully we can get some stuff good. You know, unloading it, I saw some of the grades and they look somewhat decent. So let's start off with the first card. It's a 9.5 on the Pikachu EX Full Art from CP6. So the surface is what got it. It's two 9.5s, a 10, and a 9. Get a box so I can put these where they don't go somewhere else. But hopefully we get a couple black labels out of this. It would be nice. And then a Misty's Determination. So two 9.5s and two 10s. So good card, just centering and edges. Blastoise EX 9.5. See, this kind of gets me sometimes that this one has a 9 and three 9.5s and it gets 9.5, but two 10s doesn't. Still a beautiful card. And here's a nice Shadowless Charizard at 8.5, corners 8.5, centering 8.5, edges 9, and surface 9. So the surprising thing about this is I got this thrown in for free back in about 2015. It was thrown in for free as for me to basically, hey, buy this lot of cards and I'll throw this in for free if you pay the buy it now price on eBay. And so that's a pretty good deal. The whole lot was about, I think that back then it was like $1,200, and it was somebody had opened up a box of base, first edition Jungle, first edition Fossil, and first edition Team Rocket, all the way through Neo Revelations, but it didn't include. I don't know. I just completely blanked on the set, but I'll remember it. The legendary collection, but it include all the other sets, and so all of them were pretty good. And so a lot of those cards are in this set from the box. And a 9.5 Slowking, which is nice, especially for an old card for Neo Genesis. So I sent in the complete holo set that I had of Neo Genesis first edition. So hopefully this is the worst. I know that one of the cards was a lot more beat up because I had that from when I was a kid versus the other ones, but really nice. Another 8.5. So the corners on this are nice, always a 10. And it has a nice swirl. Oh, and a 9.5 Eevee for the screen promo. If only the centering was a little bit better. Another Eevee, another 9.5. This one's still, the centering is the hard part on these. I remember buying these with the three packs of them for about $20 back when it first came out. I had the Mimikyu, but I ended up selling it a couple months ago. It was still sealed in the binder. And then Charizard 8.5 from Plasma Storm, the secret rare. So it's the corners, the issues. You can see a little bit of whitening, but a nice card. And Magikarp and Warlord Art from Team Up. 9.5. And the Rowlet, 9.5. You know, the quality is really good because these were shipped from Japan to here in the States, and it did not have any major damage, and they weren't really well secured because they weren't super high value expensive cards like they are nowadays. All right, not super high value, but still really valuable. Another one, another 9.5. Oh, a 9.5 tag team, Latios and Latios. So I'm really happy to get this one. I still have one that's not graded that's in my ultra rare binder from the Sun and Moon era. So I'm happy that this extra one that I got, 9.5. Magikarp, another one. So I have two of these, and I think they both got 9.5s. Let me see. Yeah. So I had two of them. This one's a little bit better. It's a quad 9.5. And this one, so the centering on this one's a little bit better. Another art from Unbroken Bonds, 8.5. And another 9.5. So far, no 10s and also no perfect black labels. And here's our first 10. So just the centering is just a little bit off from Dream League. So at one point, when Dream League was about $45 a box from Japan, I opened up 20 of the boxes. And so most of the Dream League kits are going to be in here. So I got tons of In Resolve 4 arts versus the Lily 4 Force or Rosa. I think I got 2 Lily and 1 Rosa. But hopefully we get something good from the Dream Leagues. From the 20 boxes. But 9 for Alligator. 9.5. And a Lily's Pokédoll 10. Also from Dream League. And Neo Genesis 9, first edition. Still think it's one of my favorite sets. And that was the last set that I collected when I was a kid. It's the Neo Genesis that before I got out of it, before I aged out of Pokemon, before I got back into it a couple years ago. A nice 10 on Piplup. Just the centering was just a little bit off. And this one is a 9. No swirl on this one, but it's still a good card. Oh, another 10. Just the centering is just a little bit off. We're at the 9.5. 3 10s. Here is one of the big cards out of the set. 9.5. 2 10s. Nice. Here's Rosa. 9.5. So just the surface was not as great on this one. But all of these from the Dream League packs went directly from the packs into sleeves into card savers. So even if you have perfect, take perfect care of the cards and super careful, they can still not get a 10 or not even get a black label. So it just shows how hard it is. Here's a 10, very coughing, also from Dream League. And then this is just the regular GX card. I think I sent like 8 of these in this one in. So so hopefully we get at least one decent one. But you know, it is interesting. And here's a 10. Just the centering just a little bit off. There's three 10s and then an 8.5 Pichu. So headshot 9.5 to 9.5, so 110. Venusaur EX 9.5. And another Venusaur EX, also 9.5. 10. Excadrill. Another 10. So you can see that there's a lot of the Dream League cards because I had so many of them. 9.5. And here, oh nice. First black label. Excadrill. So I'll put that to the side to see how many. Here's another Lily, 9.5. And another one just at 9. $9.5 Steelix. $9.5 Steelix. Oh, not Steelix, Stoutland. Ugh, goodness. But seems like the centering is the big issues on the Japanese cards to keep it from getting the 10s. Nice. This is my favorite card out of the Dream League, the Erica's Vileplume GX. It's not as expensive as the Lily, but in my personal opinion, it is much better. And then here's another Lily, and the Lana GX. I'm more of a older Gen 1, Gen 2 player, but this one, in my personal opinion, looks so much better than this one. And I plan to keep all of the highest graded cards and then sell off the rest and hopefully cover the almost $4,000 in grading fees to grade all of these cards. There's another one. So the surface on this one got 8.5. So I wonder somehow why do the sum of the surfaces are worse than others. Still, not bad in mine. Here's a shiny Steelix. And Charizard from Expedition. For some reason, the edges, they say it's 5.5 for the edges, but I don't know why. I've seen a lot worse. I don't see really any major defect that would get it to be that low versus, because the edges at 5.5 is super low compared to the centering, the corners, and the surface. If all that is, unless I must be missing something. I might break that open and resubmit it and see what it is. Nice. The Hyper Rare got a 10. Nice. Groudon, 8.5 Gold Star with a nice swirl. Lugia, Surface is 8.5, edges 9, corners 10. So these were part of the, this was one of the 1 to 4 collection that was talked about earlier. They got it for like $1,400. So 10, or Piplup. And this is why I feel like there's something wrong misgraded with that Charizard, because this one got a 6.5, and I admit this one probably should get a 6.5 versus the Charizard. This Edge's got a 6, and it doesn't look that bad on the front, but on the back, you can really tell it's whitening pretty much all around the whole entire edges. It has, like, you can really tell, but on the Charizard, I don't see all that. So it's going to be really interesting to see. So here's the Piplup. Here's a shiny Charizard, the 7.5. So I got this as part of a collection. So with the Groudon Gold Star, is a big binder that someone sold. It's about 2020, and it was about $450. Buy it now, and I bought it. And I wasn't actually thinking that they were going to send it, but they did. It's not perfect, but I am so happy that I got it before the boom, and at least now I can, since I have the whole Neo Destiny collection of the shinies that are in here. Shiny Kabutops. The surface got a 3, and that is because it has a small bend on the bottom. Can't hardly see it, but it just has a small little bend on the bottom. But I knew it wasn't going to get a good grade, but I'm just happy I sent it in anyways, just because I just wanted to get all of them graded at the same time. And shiny Tyranitar got an 8. Shiny Mewtwo, 8.5. Shiny Noctowl. Looks like this. I don't know. I feel like the edges on the Charizard is still better. I know I should stop talking about it, but it's still happy to get it, and still happy to get it graded. There's another 9.5. Those have really dropped. I wasn't expecting this grading. This grading took about 90 days to come back when it says about 60. So it really has dropped. Wishy-washy. Centering. Centering gets it again. If the centering was a little bit better, this would have been a 10. Nice. A Pikachu character wear. So this one, the issue was the surface. And Weevil, a 10. Another 10. This one has the centering. Another 10 with another centering. Another 10. Centering as well. So close. It's still so far away. It's a 9.5, just the centering and edges. Yep. Centering and edges on this one as well. And the corners. This is surprising, getting a 9 for this one. So the centering is really off, which you can see left to right. And the Psyduck, 8.5. That's the centering off. So that's the big issue with that one. Another 8.5. And here's a 9. And a 9.5. So that is the best side up because I think I had 4 sets of the 3. I think there should be 1 Pikachu in here. And then 9.5. Another 9.5. Shining Raichu got a 7. It's the surface issues. Still. Nice. 9.5 Coughing. Nice. 9 Typhlosion. 8.5 Neogenesis Energy. There's 1 swirl in there. It's 8.5. Another Typhlosion. Here's Shiny Magikarp, the Unlimited. So the surface got a 6.5. And then the first edition Magikarp I have at an 8.5. And I have the complete sets of Neo Revelation as well, first and Unlimited, and I went ahead and graded the shinies just to keep them a little bit safer. 8.5 for the first edition, Shiny Gyarados. And 9 for just the Unlimited Shiny Gyarados. And a 9 for the Shining Celebi. 10 for the Mimikyu. It's nice. And a 10 for Excadrill, but I already have a black label of that. 10 for Magnemite. And 9.5 Coffee. There's a 8.5 Eevee. That's that. For some reason, it's missing the Beckett symbol. That is strange. It's missing the Beckett. Another 9.5. Oh, nice. Another black label for the character rare. And another one for the Mimikyu. It's a nice swirl on this one. The 9. A nice 10. That would have been nice to get in a perfect 10. It's always just the centering. Heracross, 8.5. Here's a nice big one. Shiny Gold Star Charizard, 8.5. And I got this one. It's real interesting. I got this one from a Goodwill lot before Goodwill blew up. I saw it. I think I paid $120 for the lot of collections that included this one. $9.5. Another 10. Just the centering, just a little bit off. Only could have been perfect. 9.5 Eevee for the screen. 8 with a swirl for the Gold Star Alakazam. 8.5 for the Umbreon Gold Star, which is the actual pop, not the reprint that they did. So this is another interesting one. There used to be a player who played competitively. He sold out, and this was just included in the bulk. And so it was, he used to play back then when this was an organized play. And I was lucky enough when I bought his collection off of eBay that I was going through, and at first I thought this was fake because it was non-hollow, and I didn't collect gold stars at that time. But I was lucky, kept it, and it was good condition. Here's Lily's Full Force, which is a 9.5. It looks like there's a little printing error, and they didn't get the surface 9. Here's another Lily's Full Force, just the centering's off, still a 9.5. Here's the Hyper Rare Erica, and these are the best Hyper Rares, I personally have an opinion. And I think they're really underrated in the Cosmic Eclipse generation because they're the first, like the only really, well, even though these aren't arts, and they're just the 4 arts, but in the Cosmic Eclipse they are just only hyper rares, I feel like. And I think they look so beautiful compared to all the other hyper rares. There's another one. There's a 10. Another Revolt 10. Another 10. Another 9.5. And here's the second Torchic. Black Label 10. And right after that, another Mimikyu 10. Steelix 9. 9.5. The Erica with Fire Bloom. Just the centering. Nice Wally with Gallade. 9.5. Mimikyu. Oh. Just a 9. That's the worst one. So the centering at 8.5 kills it. Pikachu, 9.5. Magnemite, 10. Another Magnemite 10. Just the centering. 9.5. 9.5. And 9.5. It's now the last stack. There's Pikachu 9.5. Really would have liked, have yet to go, I think and here's one more 9.5. I really wish, hopefully I can get a Black Label 10 of that. That would be the best. Gallade 9.5. Coughing 9.5. You can tell the centering's just a little bit off. 9.5. 9.5. It's 10. And here's the Pikachu Scream. This is the only one I have, but still happy with the 9. Here's another Alt-Art from the Unified Minds in 8. So just the centering is off. Or it would have been a lot better. Rowlet, 9.5. Another Alt-Art from Cosmic Eclipse, a 9.5. Another one of those. Another 9.5. Another 9.5. Another art, 8.5. So it's really the surface and the centering are the issues on this one. Blastoise and Piplup. 9 alt art. So the corners. So I'm happy I picked up a lot of the Sun and Moon alt arts before that they got too expensive. I know I'm still missing quite a bit, but all of the ones that have graded here are my extras. They're not my binder copies. And I really don't know which copy is the best, the binder copy or this copy. I just took one of the other. Nice 9. 2 9.5s and 2 9s. 9.5. Stoutland. So Pidgeot EX full art from CP6 at 9.5. It's Mewtwo EX at 9.5. Pikachu EX 9.5. Nice 8.5 first edition. I'm so anything like over 8, I am happy for these because I never really, they've been sitting in my binder for years and years, and I'm just happy to get it. So 9. And this one does have a swirl. And I don't think I'm ever going to sell any of the vintage cards because I swore on this one just because they are my favorites and I'm happy to have them. Empress 9. It's nice enough. I guess if I end up needing the money for something, probably, but not anytime soon. 9.5. Man. Stoutland's really killing us. The 9.5s. Here's a nice N. 9.5. This is, it's funny, out of 20 boxes, this is the only one of these I got. So the surface got an 8. Here are the end results I was talking about. 9.5. Another 9.5. 9.5. It's a 10. Just the scenery. 9.5. And 9.5. So out of 161 cards graded, I got 5 black labels. And 2 of them are duplicates. But didn't get as many as I thought I would get because of the Japanese quality. But I'm happy to get at least these 5. And hopefully, if I decide to open up all the other Dream League boxes that I have still sealed, I think I have 30 boxes left of Dream League. If I eventually open it up, hopefully I can finish the set at Black Label 10 because they are kind of expensive and kind of hard to find on the market. But I am happy overall with the grades. Some of them I wish they would have done better, but there's really nothing I can do about that. And hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and you can see that even with pack fresh cards from Japanese printing, when the printing was quite high with the Dream League, it's still very, very hard to get 10s. And it's even more hard to get the pristine 10s. The black labels. So make sure that when you're buying cards to grade or looking at it, that you understand that just because it looks perfect to you does not mean it's going to get the 10, because a lot of those 10s that I have that are just 9.5, it's super close. Super close. Well, thank you everybody, and I hope you enjoyed the video going through these cards with me. And I am going to be probably uploading a couple videos of Pokemon 151 soon. So please look forward to that. Thanks everybody. Bye.